is... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
That's funny.
Exactly. People writing stories about you.
Well, it's some of it is a bio that I wrote, which was supposed to be comedically self-deprecating, but it's so chopped up now. It's, you know, that's a cool T-shirt. Where'd you get that?
We got it. They gave it to us.
Oh, I gotta get some.
You are so not on the loop.
I am totally out of the loop. I was in Japan. I gotta get some of those. Those are cool.
Yeah, these are freaking awesome.
That is money.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, good.
Now, Sam, does he not like you or something? Because he was telling me the story about people were booing you in Japan. Or was he just joking with me?
Booing me?
Yeah. I think he was just telling me some stories, no?
I don't think so. I was at the biggest screening, and I don't think anybody booed me.
He must have been just messing around.
He was probably kidding.
I was wondering, because I honestly, when I first heard, as a Spider-Man huge fan, I didn't see it. I'm like, I don't know if these guys are going to play the Sandman. Then I saw the first footage come over. I was like, instantly, you are the Sandman.
Right.
But you literally were amazing in this movie, and with just your eyes, because the Sandman is so sad and so desperate,
right.
And that just pours out of your character, and of course you're not doing anything like that. Or is that, I mean, obviously it was your goal, because or was that you're just, projecting that, or you're working with your eyes?
No, we wanted to convey the tragedy of his existence. And I wanted it to largely be nonverbal, and I think Sam did also. I mean, from the onset, when the first script was delivered, which was in the fall of 2005, I told Sam, got to start cutting dialogue. And he agreed with me, as did Alvin. It's not that it was overwritten, it just, I really wanted this kind of, not just really, just kind of muted, desperate, tragic guy. And as you're aware, I don't really talk very much until the very end of the movie. And in fact, some scenes, there's a scene with Venom and I really and truly, I chopped it all the way down to one word. I say like one word in the scene. And that's the guy that I really thought, that inherent sadness and that inherent tragedy, you just don't need to talk about it. It is if it's not going to come through your eyes and in some way physically manifested, then what's the point? You just gotta. But that's definitely, we talked a lot about Lon Chaney Jr., who is kind of a personal hero of mine, and that was a real, not any of his performances, just the way he looked. It was just his face and his eyes. It was a big primer for me.
You have to be the first actor in the history of the world to say, "Cut my lines."
No, Steve McQueen was notorious for it, and I really believe in it. I had a movie that aired last year, Broken Trail, and Duvall was always on me about giving all of my dialogue away. I mean, I cut probably 60% of my dialogue in that movie. I don't think it's necessary. You don't have to talk, to convey emotion and dramatic nuance. I generally think that most things are overwritten, and that goes all the way back to my long, 11 years in television. I felt the same way. Like on Wings, I was always after him to cut Lowell's dialogue down, and like I said, Steve McQueen was notorious for that.
Well, it certainly worked. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chuck.